Good evening. My name is Peter and today I'll be presenting very briefly on the outcome of Andrews Corp and the subsequent gap analysis that's been identified. Furthermore, I'll elaborate on the conclusion and recommendation for this organisation. Before we continue, I'd like to set the scope on what this presentation will cover. First, the aim is to provide an analysis on the financials to determine whether Andrews Corp should continue trading. This is very important because it sets the benchmark in terms of what we're trying to achieve at the end of the 8 rounds. The second is based on the theory that if Andrews Corp is profitable, they will continue trading past the year 8. Again, very important because it will determine whether the company will continue on offering their products or closing shop. This next slide jumps straight into the financials and gives us a summary of the performance of the firm. The top left is the inconsistent inventory held throughout the 8 rounds, notably round 3 where there was a massive spike in held inventory. This is where we find there was a massive gap in our 8 rounds, in our 8 years, and where we feel there's a lot of attention that needs to go into there to resolve. Bottom left is our profit growth over the 8 rounds, with very poor profit in the first 4 rounds versus the last 4. This is a really good, comparison to the inventory held, with the high inventory held early on impacted our profitability early on in the first 4 rounds versus the reduction of that inventory and our profit increasing. Top right looks at our summary, and it's a progression from round 1 to round 8. Notable improvements across the board for everything. Specifically the profit, that's 29 million up from a negative 10 from round 1. In summary, we ended up as a BBB rated organization in line with the lower medium grade. High investment went into HR, which led to low turnover rates, and cumulative profit was only 65 million due to poor inventory management. This number could have been a lot higher if the top left was managed a lot better. In conclusion, Andrews Corp's strategy as a niche cost leader was profitable, which is a really good outcome. It ties in directly with our aim. Inventory cost impact results significantly. Again, the reason why we only got 65 million cumulative profits. Working capital was too high and not utilized efficiently. They're the conclusions we've drawn out of the 8 rounds and the key focus areas. The next steps or the recommendations moving forward is to continue trading as Andrews Corp was profitable. Again, tying into our theory that if we hit round 8 and we're profitable, we're going to continue on. We are, however, going to look at the inventory and reduce it, the holding. We're going to forecast better production numbers to make sure we don't overstock, to minimize cost. And we're going to use working capital to invest in R&D and pay back debt that we've already got. Thank you for listening, and I hope you found this presentation informative. Thank you.